I used to always ask myself as a young man, how come somebody doesn't design a knife that does this or looks like that, or I think a blade shaped like this would work better for this application or that application.
I went to SHOT Show 2016 and asked people this question. Who or what inspires you to do what you do?
George Kellgren, the owner of Keltec.
Chris Reeve, Ann Reeve.
Guys like you, late Boy Scout, Hank Strange.
It's the guys around me.
He's just an inspiration. I think he's an inspiration for not only the industry as a whole, but for all of his employees. And I'm extremely proud and honored to go to work every day. And they say, when you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. And that's exactly, I'm super spoiled because that's exactly how I feel. So I'd have to say George is a very big inspiration for me.
Different people I've met, people like Bill Harsey, have really inspired me to get to know this craft and to do it at a super high quality level.
Guys that are sharing their stories with the masses via internet instead of broadcast TV, sharing their stories the way that they would make them, instead of all edited by some major network.
It's not easy. It's not safe as far as a standard career path. Talking to buddies and seeing what they're doing, and the fact that they're feeding their families, taking care of business, that's pretty inspiring.
I feel like I am the man that I am today because of my faith, and that really guides everything that I do in my life. So I would say Jesus Christ inspires me to do what I do today. Outside of that, my father. He's outside of a religious standpoint. My father, he's a military man, outdoor man. He really pushed us to be outdoors and stuff, and I really love and appreciate him and everything he did for us.
I have lots of inspirations to do what I do. God is obviously a big inspiration in my life to always move forward, always look ahead, always try to better myself and educate others and pass on the tribal knowledge. But my father has been a big influence on my life, and then obviously people like Horace Kephart, George Washington Sears, and then in more modern times, people like Stephen Watts, Morse Kahansky. All of those guys are mentors in some aspect, and you read what they write, and you go out and practice what they teach, and you take from all of those different resources what you like and what works for you, and then you develop things of your own, and you pass those things on to others. That's what inspires me to do what I do.
My family, both of them, both my mom and dad are prior military, both retired.
My family and the younger generations.
My family inspires me to do what I do.
A lot of it has to do with my son.
Myself being in the military as well, they really inspired me to make a difference and add to the world in a positive manner, and I try to do that with YouTube as well.
As we get older, there's too many distractions going on with internet, video games, and all that other stuff, and I've kind of made it a personal mission to be able to take a young person out into the woods so they can learn the stuff that I learned as a kid, and hopefully be able to share that with someone else as they grow up and grow older.
I was really kind of born into this business. My dad started in 1975 and been around knives, my whole life. But I mean, at the end of the day, everybody pretty much does what they do to make a living and provide for their family. So I mean, I want to do the best I can, and provide, hopefully have the best life and opportunities for my family.
His name's Nathan. He's kind of young, but he likes knives, and his interest in doing knives and the knife kit that we made with him kind of spurred me along on the road to doing some of the designs I was doing outside of the designs I had been doing professionally, and then it kind of got me into the company that we've started now, which is this.
Who or what inspires you to do what you do?
I think definitely our customers. What inspires me to come to work every single day is the awesome stories that we hear from our customers.
So the people that inspire us most to do what we do are the professionals that actually use our equipment in real life.
There's a lot of loyalty to the Max Expedition brand. We definitely want to create a product that not only serves our customers' needs, but also raises their expectations of what a quality gear would be, and that's one of the main reasons why we launched Advanced Gear Research.
I mean, we hear stories every single day about how the Leatherman tool has been an important part of their lives, whether it's the things that they do to help them do their jobs better, or their stories of being in the outdoors and how they use it for their camping or their other adventures, or how they've saved the day, or sometimes even save a life. Sometimes deflecting bullets, sometimes cutting themselves free from a tangled fence wire with their snowmobile, sometimes turning a broken key in a lock or giving an emergency tracheotomy. Those are the stories that keep me coming to work and every single day.
So whether it be special forces operatives around the world, or trainers, or the really knowledgeable YouTube reviewers, they're the ones who really know what they're talking about, and if something's going to get wrecked, or if something's not going to work properly, or if the price is wrong, it's those people who are going to suffer for it and let us know.
I just enjoy being outside.
It's just for the passion and love of what you're into, you know.
So I was raised on a farm, so hard work was just a part of everyday life, and that's my inspiration.
I'm a redneck, man. I grew up on a farm. I needed a pocket knife for everything.
The outdoors and fresh air and nature sounds. And I wouldn't say there's one person, but really what is just being outside.
It's a big part in why I'm in the industry I am. It's the passion for outdoors, for knives, for firearms. I love all those things.
I really enjoy working. I take a lot of pride in what I do. I love our product, and for me it's easy because I get to go out there, I totally back our product, and it's fun to sell and it's fun to talk to people about.
I mean, the pocket knife was not only a tool, but it was kind of like my best friend. I used to always ask myself as a young man, you know, how come somebody doesn't design a knife that does this or looks like that, or I think a blade shaped like this would work better for this application or that application. And I always thought it would be really cool to be able to work with a knife company and do that. I mean, most young kids have aspirations of being a cop or a fireman. That's all great, you know. I want to play around with knives.
I've always been into guns all my life, but I read fluff pieces in magazines that I knew wasn't real. You know, reviews on stuff, then right across the next page be a full page ad for them. So I got to, I never was in the internet or anything, but I asked my brother, he'd always been into it all his life. I said, Bogues, if I could write about a gun, could you put it on an internet thing? So that's what we did. I started writing about some guns that I had, and he'd post them up. I still don't know how to post a video. He takes care of all that for me, and that's what got us started.
I've got a PM from someone just 3 weeks ago who said she was anti-gun, and her Marine boyfriend made her watch a few of my Second Amendment videos. And she was sending me a message because she said, I'm going to buy a Glock G19 tomorrow, and I wanted you to know it's because of you.